Hey YouTube, Jim here. Welcome to Top 10 Archive. We've had some fun stumping some of our archivists in the past and decided we couldn't forego the opportunity to do it again. Another collection of 10 brain teasers, riddles, and mathematic puzzles await you ahead in this special mind-bending installment. And as we get started, help us out by hitting that like button and be sure to leave us a comment because we're always looking to engage in interesting conversations with you. Also, don't forget to click the bell so you get notified every time we put out a new video. Number 10. Let's start off easy. Even if you hate math, you should be able to pinpoint that there's a hidden element as we go from increments of 1 before jumping from 6 to 9. First things first, though, is how do we justify saying 2 equals 6? Think you've got it? Pause the video if you need extra time. All we're doing is multiplying the top number to the digit below it. But 6 times 9 doesn't equal 42, and therein lies the second part of the equation. Knowing the original count was increments of 1, the number below 6 should be 7, which means the number below 9 would be 10, giving us an answer of 90. Number 9. If Sarah's big head weren't blocking John's line of sight to Paul, this would be a rather quick riddle. But of course, that's not the case. All the information you need to answer this riddle is right in front of you. Or is it? Go ahead and pause if you need and see if you can figure it out. Are you thinking the answer is C, not enough information? Well, sorry, but you'd be wrong. The question simply asks if a married person is looking at an unmarried person. Should Sarah be married, she'd be looking at Paul. If she's unmarried, then John would be looking at her. Number 8. I tell you when to start, or remind if you forget. I smash others to break them apart, but I'm pushed by another of me. What am I? Word riddles, am I right? Answering this is just a matter of how much you know about the world and the objects in it. So sift through that internal wealth of knowledge and start picking at different things. Why not pause this for a moment while you determine what's being referred to? Cue the reveal. Get it yet? The answer is Q, often called when an actor forgets a line, and the name given to the ball and stick used in a game of pool. All hints point to this simple three-letter word. Number 7. Another fill-in-the-blank math riddle. Is this one as easy as some of the others, though? Why not give a pause and see if you can solve for each of the colored balloons? So how are they even remotely related? Well, there are 4 numbers in 9,999, but there aren't 8 in 8,888, so that's not it. Maybe there's something about the numbers. Why don't you give us a pause and try to figure it out? You know what there are 4 of in the first set of numbers? Closed areas in the 9.